Hello, I'm so happy you're here. I'm very excited to read our story today, but I'm going to need your help because there's no words in my storybook. You're going to have to use your freedom fairy magic to make a wordy wish. It goes like this. I wish, wish, wish for a freedom fairy wish. Shall we do it together? Ready? I wish, wish, wish for a freedom fairy wish. Oh, there's words in my book. This looks like a good story. Shall we begin? Over the rainbow, under the sun, lies a beautiful sparkling lagoon. Many wonderful, magical creatures live in this lagoon, but the most magical of all are the Mer-jestic mermaids. Beneath the gentle lapping water, there are thousands of mermaids, swimming, singing, and going about their mer-magical days. There was one mermaid, however, who always felt she just didn't quite fit in. Mermaid Michaela. Despite all of the wondrous things in the Mermaid Lagoon, she never seemed to have quite as much fun as her friends. They were the best at playing games, always laughing and singing amongst themselves. Every time she played, she seemed to always end up getting distracted by all of the beautiful shells and pretty coral in the lagoon. Dolphin races were too fast for her. It gave her a tummy ache. Splash fights were too messy. Rock hopping got too hot under the sun. And she was too good a hider for hide and seek, so she always got left hiding somewhere. Mermaid Michaela felt gloomy. She wondered why she wasn't having as much fun as her friends. Oh, I just want to have fun under the glistening sun, she said with a sigh. The next day, Mermaid Michaela was about to make her breakfast. I'll have a silver seaweed smoothie, she thought. But when she looked in her special silver seaweed drawer, she realized she had run out. Oh my goodness, I will have to go to the mer market to stock up on my favorite breakfast food, exclaimed Mermaid Michaela. So off she went, through the coral caves and starfish grottos, all the way down to the bottom of the lagoon, where the mermaid market was. It was a busy little place, schools of fish darting to and fro, and little mer-children playing in the swaying seagrass. There were many stalls at the market and many things to look at and try. Mermaid Michaela was so excited by all of the commotion and colour, she decided to have a look around. She went over to Polly Pufferfish's pearl stall first. There were clam shells and baskets of beautiful shining pearls everywhere. Mermaid Michaela reached out and sunk her hands into one. It felt so smooth and slippery. She did it again and again and again and again. This feels so fantastic, exclaimed Mermaid Michaela. I'm glad you're having fun, replied Polly Pufferfish. Golly gosh, thought Mermaid Michaela, I suppose I am having fun. At last she had found something that was truly fun for her. Excited by her discovery, she went to see what else she could feel. She found a stall that caught her eye. It was Susie Seahorse's special sand stall. She had big piles of special squishy sand and lots of little hidden treasures hidden underneath to play with. Mermaid Michaela dug into the cool, squishy sand. She found a little shell and patted some sand into the shape of a mermaid's tail. It was such an interesting texture, and she loved how cold and squishy it felt between her fingers. Next, she went over to Simon Sea Slug's slug and snail store to see what he was selling. He was selling ooey gooey slime that sea slugs and snails used to move through human land. It was icky and sticky and a bright shade of green. Mermaid Michaela wasn't sure about this one. Excuse me, Simon Sea Slug, but is it okay for mermaids to touch this? She asked. Hello, Mermaid Michaela. Yes, of course it is. I am glad you asked me though, because there are some things that aren't too good for you to touch, like these sharp shark teeth. Oh dearie me, said Mermaid Michaela as she dipped a single mermaid finger into the slug slime. She was surprised to find the texture was not as icky and sticky as she first thought. In fact, it was a little bit like jelly. Her tummy grumbled. Suddenly she remembered that she still needed to get the ingredients for her silver seaweed smoothie. Mermaid Michaela collected the ingredients she needed, and before she left, she decided to take some of her new discoveries home too. She visited Polly Pufferfish and collected a bag of pearls. From Susie Seahorse, she asked for some squishy sand, and she even took some ooey gooey snail slime home too. For the rest of the day, Mermaid Michaela showed all her majestic friends the sensory treasures she had found at the market. They were so delighted by her newfound fun that they asked if they could share her fun with the humans next time they swam to Humanland. "Can I come with you?" asked Mermaid Michaela. "Of course you can come with us. That's a super swimmerific idea, Mermaid Michaela," said her friends. Mermaid Michaela smiled. She was so very happy that her friends liked playing with her treasures too. Finally, she had found her kind of fun. She couldn't wait to share it with all of her human friends. To this day, she loves bringing her treasures to Humanland. She is always so delighted to see her human friends pushing their hands down deep into the pearls, squishing the sand into different shapes, and of course, swooshing the sticky slime. The end. That was a beautiful story. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, Freedom Fairy Flutterby!